Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Stock Surfers for analyzing Nifty, Bank Nifty as well as individual stocks using Elliott Wave theory. So before we get into this week analysis, this is my disclaimer. Read carefully each line what I had written, and finally I am not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans explaining here. So this is our watch list. So 15 days once I'm doing this week analysis. So before the week I didn't done because the market is not moving and this is individual stocks and I'm keeping on for investments like that, and I'm just sharing my education and where I have entering and where I have booking the profits, and I will updating in my Telegram channels. So you just go through there and follow me in a front page as well as in Telegram. I just keep updating every stocks, but I'm not updating in trading view because it's a lot of tough to me for updating the forex also, and as well as in this equity also. So you just go through and follow me in the front page as well as in my LinkedIn, and I connected to that or a Telegram channel. So let's move on to Nifty. So as I said, I'm just still expecting whether this is the end of the fourth wave or still, because it's get rejected in that of 15,800 because of 1272. So whether it is going to get rejection for that bigger triangle or irregular flat formation, or it could be the wave 1 of wave 5. So if it is a wave 1, again I am expecting at least a minimum of 38.2 retracement from here. So at least 15,366 I am expecting within this range, and that is also the previous resistance. Now it will took as a support and then again it may bounce. So I need at least a 15,366 zone. So you can approximately make it as a 15,400 like that. So I am expecting the three-way structures a minimum, because we didn't know and we can't come to a conclusion here whether it is making a fourth wave. A triangle is already completed and we are in that wave 5 of this is the wave 1, and I'm expecting the three-way structures, and from here it can go above, or if it is an irregular flat for wave 4, it could from here this 4 will come like this as an irregular flat formation, so to that 14,700 to 14,600 zone, and again it may bounce, or it could be a running triangle in the fourth wave like this, and then again it may go for the higher. So same plan as of now, nothing is changed in the shorter time frame also. So in shorter time frame, whether if it is the wave end of this is the wave 4 end, this could be a wave 1, this is 2, so the whole thing is 3, 4, and still it may go to one more high from here also to 15,900, and again I'm expecting the three-way structures for if for the wave 1 of wave 5. So I'm expecting the wave 2 a little bit complex correction, or it could be a simple corrections also because of final wave. So this is my view, and Bank Nifty remaining same. It is still we are below that previous high. So whether it is going to make a triangle or it is going to make a one more wave to the higher side, so that we have to watch. So the same plan, whether this is a B, C, and again one more way to the downside is possible for the 33,680. What I am expecting in the Nifty also, that 15,400 zone. So nearly that 500 points, 400 points to the downside. So at that time it could make a 2,000 points. I think 1,600 points it may, and this is a major support zone for this. So then it will be a may be a triangle also. So we will see later onwards. First we will clear this path because it's the highest didn't break it. So let's move on to the individual stocks now. It's a Titan. I think it was in a triangle, but it's exactly the zone but I don't know whether it is how it is going means now it is not a triangle that got invalid. So I expected to again add the positions here, but it's a uncertainly it moved to the higher side. So now what I'm expecting is this is the end of the 4 and this is the wave 1 of wave 5. So 1 2, so 3 is still there. After this, one more three-way structures and again one more way to the high is also possible. So here if we kept this as a wave 1, this as a wave 2, so it's exactly in the fifth way is the 1618, it's done. So after this, three-way structures and one more way to the high side for nearly 1800 to 1850 zone. After that, it can be like this kind of fourth wave, maybe a little bit complex corrections also. It's not like this, it may do like this and it may overlap, and this could be a wedge formation also. So be careful in this, it can do anything, but it's that triangle got invalid now. So next is grassing. See, it is doing as per my view. Like this I'm expecting in the Titan. So 1 2, so we are in the third wave, so one more wave to the high side to complete the third wave. After this I'm expecting the third wave, sorry, the three-way structures to the fourth wave. After that, one more five-way structures to the high. So nearly I'm expecting to this zone is 1600. So let's finish this. After that we will see, come to a conclusion whether it is going to again higher or in what kind of patterns, because this is the maximum pattern I'm expecting here. Otherwise, if it is making this immediately, if it did like this, there is a lot of chances for making a move over of fourth way to here, and it will be a running flat, and then again one more way to the high side is also possible. So next is Raymond. So Raymond also is bounced, where I expected from here it can be a decline for that 1 2 3 4 5 I expected, and it came down little bit and then again it came shorted. So what I'm looking here is it could be a WX, could be ended here X, and this could, the whole thing will be a it could be a. And one thing is I'm little bit doubt is against this is the third wave and the rejection of the fourth wave, and the fifth wave is equal to that, so it won't be like that. So what I'm trying to find out here is whether this 1 2 3 4 5 is ended here. So this could be a, this could be a B. So in the zigzag pattern, the C is ended, it means this is a lot of chances for making a X wave is a irregular flat pattern. So then what it will exactly, it's 1272 nearby that. So I'm expecting one more wave to the downside for that irregular flat pattern in X wave. So nearly 340 zone I'm expecting this zone. So approximately with the help of a fib expansions level, we will do the target for that X if it is an irregular flat. Yeah, it's just 348, the 786, and this is the 325, but I think it won't be like here. So in between this and this is a bullish rising trend line also here. So within this zone I'm expecting it may reach, see I'm not saying it has to reach and it should reach, whether this could be a B and C in the zigzag pattern. So this is the A, B, C is a W, and this is the X, one more Y way to the downside for this W, and we may get an X wave as a running flat, and again one more way to the high is also possible. So next what I'm trying to find out is I think Reliance. So Reliance is a beautiful trade setup. What I did is previous is the W, this is the X, A, and I am expecting for the B, and I'm expecting to the downside, but it's not yet, and it's already broken this high. So that is means this is got invalid count, but still the remaining that wave, it from here it has to come down. So in what kind of wave formation I'm looking here is, just a moment, I'll just clear this. So one of the student for me I had already said, so I will come to you here. So this is a the whole thing is a B. Now C. So this A, this is the B, and this is the C, means here it's already completed the WX. So this is the ABC is a A. So we will finish here. This is the W, and now this is the X. So this could be a A. This is a B. So this is the C. For this A, this is the B and C. So one ABC is a ABC is a B, and C. So one flat correction, it's ended here, means this is a W, and it's already broken the low. So this is valid for the W, and now this is the one more internal wave W. This is the X. So forget about this. So this could be a A. I will explain you here. This is the intermediate wave W. So this is the X. X. So A is there already. So whether the B is ended here, and we are in the C wave is already completed, or it's the fourth wave is making one more complex corrections, means there is a chances for making one more high for 1 2 3 4 5, and this could be a X, but still remaining the Y wave. So I'm still I'm expecting the Y wave. So that is why I'm not doing that option tradings and future tradings, because I just divided my forex for trading as well as this stocks for investing. So I'm looking only for that to invest where it get to that it's a which is the cheaper price for me. So I'm looking for the downtrend. After the once the downtrend is completed, here it's a so B and C. So I'm expecting nearly the 1750 what my target is previous from itself I'm explaining. So this could be a end of the Y in that red wave. So this could be a. So this B will be here. So this is the WXY correction, and again I'm expecting a bullish for that C wave. So mind that C wave, my target is nearly above the 2000, sorry, above the 3000. Why I am expecting it's above the 3000 means, if you mark this A, this already is a W, and this is the X. So A is completed. Whether we don't know whether it is going to again one more complex corrections, it may, but after once it reached that 1750 zone, we are expecting that next target it may reach up to the same length A. So rejection of the B, and I'm looking for that C nearly 3000. So 2922 for the 786. But this target may reduce if it is in a complex corrections. It may go like this, and it will again reach this major support zone of 1600 in the complex correction. So the target is next 2780, but in that C wave. So this is my view in Reliance. So next we will go for one second, we'll check our watch list. Yeah, Bajaj Finance. So that is a little bit confusing for me, how it is going to make another one second. Yeah, see, I thought from here itself 1 2. So whether the previous was I have doubted here, it's a little bit, this could be a 4, and 5 is already complete. So this is the third, and it could be a fourth. So fifth is already ended, but here that wave structure is not, I'm so satisfied. So what I said is whether this could be a end of the third, and this is the end of the fourth, and one more of fifth wave is also possible, but it's dead from, but it didn't break the high that 5-way structures. But again it is making something else in the 3-way structure. So but I'm not so conclusion in this. So what is going to happen here? So if it is again the fourth wave is still ahead, so it's looking like the three-way structures, so it may again one more way to the downside. So I'm not sure about this. From the past 15 days itself, the same view, I'm not understanding anything here. So let's settle down for the dust to make a clear path for us. So let's move on to the next Sun TV. So the same plan, there is nothing changed. This is a bearish sorry, it's a bullish trend line, and here is also it's looking like a expanding kind of pattern it's forming. So whether it will break this, and if it breaks the high, it could be a running flat for the wave 2 or wave A. This could be a wave B also, but I'm expecting for this as a B. So next I'm expecting the C wave. So C wave could be in a diagonal triangle also. So it could be a expanding this one is expanding leading diagonal of wave 1 here. I'm expecting that wave 2. So wave 2 will break this and come to this zone again for that 420 zone, but it's let's see, because it's looking like a one sharp impulsive wave. It's a B and C. So if it is making a and here is a short drop, and again it's did up on 5-way structures, it's like that. So still we are in the correction mode. What I'm expecting here is like this kind of A B C is a W. So this is the A, this A B C. So this A, this is the B, and one more C wave. After that again it may to create a bullish sign, and it may go above this high. After this could be, if it is making, if it is a diagonal sorry, if it is in a running flat, there is a lot of chances for making one more low, and then again it can shoot. So still we are in the correction. It is not getting ready for that bullish as of now, but I'm still in that long. So let's move on to the Z entertainment is also same, nothing. And as of now what I said, it's did that here, it's looking like a 5-way structure in the C wave. So whether this is a B and C is completed, so it may be a W X and one more 3-way structures to make a second wave, it's possible. Or if this is the end of the second wave, and if it shoots like this and making that one more wave, 3-way structures to the downside for the fourth wave, and if it is go above and if it breaks the high, so that will consider as a third wave of wave 1. So this is the intermediate wave 1, and after the 3-way structures it's a 2, and then again it may shoot like that. But there is a lot of chances for from here to come to the downside to make a wave second in that complex correction pattern. So next is Tata Steel sections. So as of now same, there is it's already it is in the high, and we are making one impulsive wave to the downside in that one high. It's looking like a wedge formation, so that could be a leading diagonal of A or 1, and still we are in the correction. What I said, in the one more 3-way structures to the upper side, and then again it may come down. So just now we started that C wave. So let's hope if it is decline, we may got buy in that next zone of AB is equal to CD pattern. And first of all we need to know where it get rejected and what kind of because there is it's a new high, so we can't make a support zone here. So the next support is the immediate support is in 4-hour also. It's looking like somewhat here, so it comes around 1050, and it is also a 786. So it is a, if it is going to need to buy, means we can buy, but I'm not sure about this in the range of 1050, and it is almost nearly to the 1250 to 1000, and so only to 20% drop. So that we will see you that later, because it is making, if it is in a complex correction, because 1 2 3 4 and 5 is got completed the one complete structure of a 5-way structure. I'm expecting a little bit complex corrections in the wave 2. So if it is a nearly, means if it is comes to that 800 zone is a beautiful buy, but whether it is coming or it can shoot from here, it is in the hands of market. So let's move on to the next JSW steel. Same, nothing changed. So let's move for that bigger corrections to complete. But from here I won't invest in the steels, but only the thing is Comdenu is looking like good to invest at, as I said in the previous itself. So as of now, it's everything. It is in the Tata Steel as well as Hindalco. Jindal is not yet ready, and JSW, it's all created the new high. So for example, is the Hindalco did a new high here, and Jindal is still not yet broke the previous high. So uh, we will see this. So I'm looking for that. It could be a triangle and one more drop for the fourth wave. After that, it could shoot for that fifth wave. So let's move on to the Jindal. Same, it's a bearish impulsive way to the downside. I'm expecting one more downside. So whether it could be a fourth way is ended here, or it may one more low to that previous for the 354. It's a good buy, I think so. And if it is in fourth way is already I'm reaching this 38.2, but it's not yet completed, I think so. Let's move on to here. So ABC is A, ABC is a B, A, B, C. Yeah, it's looking like it's the correction part is ended here. I didn't see this. The correction part is ended here, I think so. So let's wait for that. Because if you need to buy, you can buy, but you have to buy a partial only. Because I'm expecting if it is goes to from here and again one more way to the downside is also possible, but if it is comes to the next zone, you need to buy. So whether it is going to make a one more a little bit, because this is a maximum support, major support here, it's look like that, but it's not a major support. Let's see in the 4 hour. Yeah, it's not a major support. This is a major support zone of 305. So let's wait for that thing to confirm, because if you need to buy, I'm not decided to buy here all the steels. I'm just looking for only for the Comdeno, and it's already that is also shorted to around the 170 zone. So let's move on to that Comdeno. See, I'm again, it's already I booked some profit here and I expected for this, but it is not happening. But still now what I'm it's looking like somewhere it's happening, but it's all three ways and I'm not able to count. But with the help of this support and resistance, I'm looking for it's a one more wave, at least some three-way structures to this zone. It's a very good zone to buy at 135, and we may expect at least from here to the next zone of 204. So this will be 1 2, so the whole thing is 3 4 and 5. So this could be a leading diagonal, because ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2. I'm looking for this ABC as a 3, ABC is a 4, ABC 5, but whether it is ended or not, it's a continuing, and it's a very confusing here also. It's a price action. So in this zone, the perfect zone we are reaching. Let's see whether if it is comes to this and it's perfect the channel, it is getting rejected in this exact that upper trend line. So if it is comes to this lower trend line, it's nearly to the 140 zone. It's a very good buy for the long-term investment, in my opinion. So let's move on to the next is MGL, Mahanagar Gas. So that is also I'm looking for the one more downtrend here, because it's ABC is dead and it's already broken the high. So now I'm looking for one more drop, and then only I will be buy side. Otherwise I won't buy here. If it is comes to this around 1000 zone to 950 to 9000 zone, I will be in buy side for the long term to make a one more way to the high of the 1400 also for the Y way. So next is Sun Pharma. Sun Pharma. So as of now, my target has got achieved, and I already exited my position at 690. It's at 670 or something. I have exited. I didn't add anything. I'm getting. I need to get rejected from this zone. So exactly, it is doing ABC is dead, and I'm looking for one more. It's a, if it is a W, it could be again one more wave like this, and I will be in buy side. So let's finish this in Sun Pharma. Whether if it is coming to this 600 zone is a very good buy for this zone. And if you look for the previous also, this will now act as a support zone. Previous it was a resistance, now it will be a support zone. So whether this is a 1 2 3 4 5 or it is making a one more deeper corrections to this zone, it's also possible. But whether this correction, this wave count is valid or not, because if it's reached here and again, what it will do is again it may bounce. So it's the same length, and this is a one small length. After this, I will show you here. It's a 1, and this is a smaller. It's a 786. Again for this wavelength, if it is comes here, it may got rejected from here itself. The 786, so 764. What it will means, we can't identify what is the next is going on, but there is a lot of chances 1 2 3 4 5. So the third wave got extended also. So that is why I am expecting to buy at 640 zone approximately. Let's see whether how it's moving on, because then this one will be a bigger one, this is a bigger 2, so 1 2 3 4 5. After that, that is the end of the third wave. So what we are placing here is it could be a leading diagonal in the wedge formation, and it's accept and it's validate for everything. So I'm expecting a rejection. So if it didn't get rejected within and it is not close below this trend line, there is a lot of chances for making a third wave extension. So this is my view, and next is L and T. No change. Whether it is in a fourth way, it's not yet broken, so it looks like a Titan, right? It's a straight. It's looking like a triangle. So I bought at nearly the 1327. So I booked here itself at 1490. I booked because I'm expecting from here one more rejections, and then again one more high is possible. I think so. I kept it like this. That is why what we have to do is only the trial, but I won't place a trial in this correction part. So one more wave to the downside up to, again if it reaches to the 1400, it's again a good buy. So now I'm expecting like this kind of price action to reach here, and then we will move this kind of triangle, and after this one more 3. Otherwise it can shoot like this Titan also. So that is the end of the trend, and then this will become a one more 1 2 3 4, and that will be a fifth wave, the wave 1 of 5. So next is the automobiles, Ashok Leyland. So Ashok Leyland is not yet crossed the previous high. So whether this is the end of the fourth wave and we are in that bullish, and it's did a 1 2 3 4 and 5. It looks like that, but I'm not sure about this. Either it could be like this, and again one more way to the upper side is also possible, but I am in the buy, you know very well about that. So let's finish this wave, whether it is going to make a triangle or irregular flat, and whether is the end of the fourth wave is a triangle, then we are in that bullish for the fifth wave. So next is Tata Motors. Tata Motors has already broke the previous high by 1 rupee something, I think so. So now still I'm expecting the same thing. See, because it's a ABC is a A, here we are seeing exactly A, B, C as a A. So again A, B, C is a B. 1, 2, so 3. After this, a fourth here. It may do like this, or it could be a little bit triangle or consolidations, and one more way to the high. So at that time this could be a running flat also, running flat, running triangle, or it could be a irregular flat of running I'm expecting. So let's move for that clear path for this, because it's looking like a three-way structures only here. I'm not going to count it as an bullish. If it is a bullish means also, if it is an extended fifth way, or it is looking like a 1 2 3 4 5 as a leading diagonal in the wave 5, anyway I'm looking for that 1 3-way structures, so near to this zone. So the next part is Maruti. So Maruti is the same, whether this is the A, so we are in the B wave. I'm looking for that one more two-way structures for the three-way structures for the second or B wave, and again one more impulsive way to that to complete this. So I'm expecting whether it is the end of the second wave, so one more third wave, or that C wave can continue like this or like this I'm expecting. So let's move on to the next is HR. So HR also same plan, nothing changed. It's looked like an inverted head and shoulder pattern. So one ABC is A, B, and C is over. Now I'm expecting little bit the consolidations, and again one more way to the high side. So whether this is the end of that second wave, or it is a W and X, we are in the moving in the X, and one more way to the downside is also possible. Still I'm expecting all the stocks, it's looking like an consolidations. So what I did is I just divided that up to the 20 stocks in part 1, and the part 2 I can continue for that next Maruti finished, and from that Apollo tire to JK tire to up to a lot of share I will do it in the part 2. So this is the part 1. You just go through for the part 2 for the continuations. So until then, is the NMK Vijay, and have a nice weekend, and have a nice profitable week to all. So hope I will you can watch that part 2 also for the rest of that stocks, individual stocks.